What's going on? What's going on? Miss Ward coming to you from rainy South Florida. How y'all doing this morning? Haven't been able to do a video in a couple of days because I've been grinding and dealing with drama. So guess what this morning? This is called story time. Boy, I'm telling you, life and times of an entrepreneur that don't play. Let me explain something to y'all. I just got finished watching Warren. Shout out to Warren from ABC and Mike Sneed. Shout out to all 5-star General Mike. Let me explain something to y'all. They had that wonderful conversation that everybody made this mistake. I have yet to meet anybody that has not made this mistake. So what Ms. Ward, as always, I be trying to get y'all game ahead of time because this stuff ain't no joke. I'm trying to tell you. I'm working with my camera because you know my camera skills are challenged. But check this out. They were talking about how you start a business and then you try to put people on. Let me just give y'all a word of advice. Don't do it. I don't give a damn how much your heartstrings. I don't care how busy you get. If you're still learning how to run a business, you're still learning how to fix appliances or whatever service industry job you in, the worst thing you have to do, number one, you got to school your boys or your folk. You know, you don't know their work ethic. You think you know them. You don't know people till they work for your ass. Trust and believe. Work ethic, being on time, you know, how they really feel about the customer, how they really feel about you and your business. The reason why they will be W-2 their whole lives. I'm trying to tell you, I had another video and I was telling everybody, I said, stop trying to make your employee an entrepreneur or a boss. It ain't gonna happen. Oh boy, story time. So, you know, Warren and Mike, they were talking about, you know, Warren was talking about how he tried to put his boys on because, you know, if he come up, he want them to come up too. And that's all, you know, that's all kumbaya and shit. But let me explain something to you. No. Don't do it. Because at the end of the day, people do not respect the game. They don't respect the hustle. They don't respect the fact you're trying to live the American dream. I'm telling you what I know, because if they did, they'd be doing it their damn selves. You know, people say they want to help you come up. You know, I had somebody tell me something about being in the trenches with my ass. Man, I wonder, what? Y'all, boy, I'm telling you, I got a story time for y'all today. You are not ready. When I tell you this, y'all gonna be like, what? And this is why when y'all see Miss Ward, she no nonsense. I'm no nonsense because I have to be hardcore. Because, you know, the reality is I'm a big teddy bear. You know, I'm soft and mushy on the inside. My whole goal in life is to keep people away from that part of me. Because that part of me has cost me money, heartache, and pain. I'm here to tell you, getting on that famous Florida Turnpike, the Turnpike. Anyway, so I'm going to just give you my 2 cents. You know, when I first started the business, I knew guys who had great mechanical skill, you know. I knew guys who could really grind. I seen their work ethic, you know what I mean, as far as how they work and how hard they work. But see, what I didn't know is when dealing with appliances, you know, I come from the automotive industry. What I didn't know dealing with appliances, I wasn't really clear about how delicate appliances were. And the time and patience and how, you know, that plastic will break on you. You know, it's not, you can't put the same torque you would put on, you know, foot-pounds in a car. I mean, this is just reality. You know, we're all learning the business. So I'm bringing guys on, and you've seen it in my video. I had one employee put a Samsung back together. Anybody know anything about Samsung or any department, I mean, any product that's Asian designed, particularly Samsung's, everything, every nut, bolt, everything they put in there on those dryers have a place. You live one thing bolt out, you're going to have noise, rattle. It's not going to line up properly because they're very, very precise. That's why Samsungs are the best things, the best dryers, I personally think, to train on, because they teach you concepts about sensors, thermostats, heating elements, motors. Everything is aligned a certain way. So let me explain something. This, you know, this guy, I'm talking to the customer, I'm blocking the sale, and my strong point is managing people, sales, customer service, all the things that it takes to get the sales in, keep the customers happy, and do the 5-star withdrawal. That's naturally my strong point, simply because I've done that for years. Dealing with warranty companies, my strong point is extracting as much as I can out of the warranty contracts to take care of the customer and take care of my business. Those are my strong points. I understand that. Now, because I'm technical and have a mechanical background, it's nothing for me to go out and do the work. But the key is, I don't understand why people don't get this. When you own a business and you are multi-talented, that's some BS. And the reason it's some BS is because you think you can do everything and you can't. This is where the E-Myth. Everybody needs to get that book because it talks about the different positions and what role you need to play and what you need to hire people for. But I said all that to say this: do not hire your friends. Do not hire people you think have ability. What you need to do is have an independent person do your damn hiring. And it needs to be a person that really knows how to read character, that understands the structure and the blueprint of what you need to build your company and your foundation on. Because you hiring your homeboy is a problem. So let's go down and talk about the tales of the crypt. Alright, so, I had him go do this job. The lady's trying to haggle me on the price. I'm like, we do superb work, so no, I'm not giving out no discounts. Plus, I'm in a $4.5 million home. You don't need no damn discount. What you need is this quality service that you're not going to have to call me back and we stand behind the warranty. I'm asking this guy if it's done. It ain't done because he working. And then, they be trying to be on the cell phone and work and all that. And I'm looking at him like, yeah, I'm about to kill you. But, I got to be cool in front of the customer. So he called himself, putting it back together. The car just started running. I hear a little ting, 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 ting. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe I'm just paranoid. Well, I was thinking because he didn't put all the damn bolts back in place. But that's his work ethic, a lot of times guys might mean well, they doing working for you, they got their own hustle, they doing whatever, and so their focus is not there. I'm not saying that anybody mean to do stuff maliciously. I just feel that people don't understand when you got to focus on something, you focus on something. You're doing a Samsung heating element, that should take you no more than 30 minutes, if that. With focus. But you need to focus. I mean, it ain't that damn hard. You got a couple of bolts, You got your Samsung, ain't changed their damn design in 900 years. You feel me? So you should be able to be speed demon at it. So, I have subs with different levels. Like, I got a sub, I can put him on and he can knock that shit out in 15 minutes. This dude can do it, build the doggone heat element, even though I'm not a big proponent of it. But me and him get into this all the time. He's like, Miss Ward, why would you spend over $100 on a whole eating element when I could just build one? Well, I'm looking at him as you build them for your customers, but not for mine. The reason is I stand behind the warranties and I use OEM stuff. And people feel like I'm losing money, but I sleep at night because I know it was a quality product put in. Now, I give him all the old ones. He can rebuild them and have them on his truck, and it's all about to come up for him. I don't have a problem with that. We have that kind of relationship. But at the same time, the kid is fast, but he makes mistakes because he's still learning, and sometimes he's too fast. He doesn't know when to slow down. But what I'm saying is he's a good employee because he shows up, he's dependable, customers love him, blah, blah, blah. But the doggone other guy, he was a guy I knew from a previous life and a different thing, and he would ride 10, 12 hours a day with me. I could always depend on him with that, but his work ethic wasn't there. And then he'd be taking calls, and I'm like, you cannot answer your phone in a customer house. I don't want to hit none of that slang, that ghetto language, or whatever you're doing while you're in my clients' homes, because they don't know what you're talking about. And if they wanted dang Young Buck and what's that other fool name, Future, all of a sudden all of them at the crib, they be booming it themselves, and that's not the case. And like I said, people don't understand perception is reality. Your friends will jack up your perception with customers because in their mind, you get in the car, oh, they ain't gonna never know that. They ain't gonna never see that. I'm like, really? I'm like, if you was on somebody's job that didn't look like me, you working for one of these corporations, you wouldn't be playing that game. And that's what I mean about how y'all cannot hire your friends. Because then you're going to find out they really ain't your friends. What they are is damn bottom feeders who trying to come up on your skirt. You feel me? They trying to get, like I let somebody go, and they got another talking about, well, I got some things to handle, can we start fresh on Monday? Hell no, we can't start fresh on Monday. You're going to tell me they was in the trenches with me. No, you weren't. You made the damn trenches. You know what I mean? It just irks me. It irks me when people come to you after you done tried to work with people and they still don't that okie doke, man. This is not that kind of game. I ain't building a company and a corporation that is going to be here for a long time, which means the sacrifices I make today as far as quality of work, quality of product, and dependability, it's no joke. It just is what it is. It just irks me, man. But that came from a friend. You know, and that's what I mean, man. Here it is, you out here, you'll find out you working, just like Steve said, you'll find out you working to feed them. You ain't taking nothing from the business. The business is taking it, and then your friends taking everything else. You making sure, you know, I was working, I find myself working on the weekend doing extra jobs so I had enough in the payroll to take care of them. And they don't give a damn. They at home chilling. They done, you know, you done lost jobs because of their poor workmanship. You done lost customer faith. And now that's why, you know, my problem I have in my business, I'm going to be honest with you. My customers have a whole attitude if I'm not the one showing up. I got a customer right now in Miami. I'm sending one of my subs to. And the customer's like, is he as good as you? Customer has never met me. But from the reviews, she's under the impression I'm the best thing since, you know, blah, blah. So I have to protect that image because that image opens doors and it brings us money. This is reality. But people will not protect your image, man. Do not hire your friends. Do not hire your family. Now, if they don't have no damn work ethic, and they need to go through the process like everybody else. Man, I'm telling you, I know about this all day. I done seen it. I done paid the price for it. Sneed is not lying. You got to put it all about. You know how many times, you know, people look at my success. I said, do you realize how many times I've had to stop, strip my business down, and start from scratch? Since November, I just started laser. I've had to do it. I've had to do that because at the end of the day, y'all look at us and think we making perfect moves. We ain't making no damn perfect moves. We figured it out just like everybody else. And I don't care if it comes across polished. At the end of the day, you think I want to be in the truck? I'm in the truck because I'm making sure I'm doing what they call that. You know, when you have in the plant, they got quality control. That's exactly what I'm doing. Quality control. Like right now, I had to get up this morning to decide whether I want to send somebody on the job because catch this one. This is what I'm talking about. You want to do what I do? Can you deal with the stress? I'm up in Palm Beach. I get a call. You know, it's my this kid's first day doing a great job. I get a call. I had talked to him two or three times. We worked really well together early in the day because I always work with my techs because I want to see their work ethic. I'm seeing how they move. And then I pretty much know how they're going to move while I'm not around. And the thing that I was always concerned about with this one was because he's really fast and he's really precise. He goes in with a process and he's a guy that can turn 10, 20 jobs a day. He's a beast. But the problem is, what price am I going to have to pay for that speed? And that's what people don't understand. Well, guess what I found out last night? The price I'm going to have to pay for that speed. So as a business owner, I got to sit back and weigh, can I manage this risk? So basically, you know, the kid went to push the fridge back, and when he pushed the fridge back, he broke the water valve and flooded the whole kitchen. Now, this is one of my regular customers that I have a great relationship with. It's crazy, man. But it's real life. I got a great relationship with a customer. You know, a lot of people ask me, well, did the customer freak out? No, because I already had a foundational relationship, and the customer knows I handle stuff. Like, I didn't flick it off. I took responsibility. I, you know, found the plumber, did what I needed to do, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm saying is, when the kid called me in a panic and said he had to go outside and cut off the water, they have no water because he blah, blah, he broke that line. You know, we had the conversation. Everybody calmed down. And the young man, you know, I had one of my plumbers that actually works for me. He just happened to be on vacation in New York. Walk him through how to go to Home Depot, get a shark bite 1/2 inch cap off, and he handled it. You know, how to cut and make sure the edge was straight, and you know, until the plumber got there. But the point is I still think the kid handled it with poise, and good for him. Good for him. You know, good for him. Because, you know, I'm going to tell y'all, I almost had a heart attack. I swear I did, but it comes with the business. You know, I had to, I'm laughing because of shout out to Darren. You know, Darren had to talk me off the ledge. He was like, It's like great coachable moment. I was like, come down here and coach his ass. You come do the coaching. But at the end of the day, this is what I'm talking about with business. Y'all gotta be on it. And when I talk to my support group and TMM, those guys are seasoned. They've had similar situations, just as technicians, and I can respect that. And that's what I mean about having a place to go to sort your stuff out where people not going, mess with you, but they gonna have your back, And they were telling me, so now, I listen to Ty and all those guys and Mr. Gomez and Chris Kelly and then Chris and then Kelly, and it was great because they were talking about how they have the cutoff, how they have extra sharp bite cap offs and in different sizes, and how they keep them with them because things happen. So it's great to have the supportive community that we have. But the reality is, if you ain't got the stomach for it, don't do it. I keep trying to tell y'all, don't do it. And I had to really think long and hard, man. Y'all don't understand. I'm still thinking long and hard about a lot of stuff because my whole thing is, how do I get the profit and stay at profit? Because things are going to happen. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's story time, y'all. I don't know how this camera looking right now because it done went all the way to the side. I mean, like all the way to the side. I'm going to have to get me a better little thing for my camera. But anyway, y'all, that's it for today. I don't even know what day it is. I think it's Thursday. And I want everybody to have a great day. But as always, Miss Ward, being transparent as you can be, y'all better understand. Only person you can carry is you, and you doing that for you and your family. You ain't got time to be carrying grown folks, because I'm telling you, your friends will make you go broke. Your associates you trying to help will make you go broke. These are people that are adults. Man, if I could go back and get all the money I spent to cover the mistakes of others, man, please, I definitely would not be in the truck right now. And I just need y'all to learn that lesson. Anybody who can learn from my mistakes, power to you, because this is real. With that said, I'm going to sign off and get my focus on what I'm doing. Got to go up here and do a compressor, Palm Beach. And then after that, I got to go up to Stewart and take care of the microwave and some other things. So be blessed and have a great day. This was signing off, y'all.